Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. We have already started here. Well, it seems so often to be the case that no matter how great they are, defenders are just left out of the conversations about the finest performances of all time, but this little fella from Naples, we could not possibly omit him, could we?
You can't leave out Fabio Cannavaro. He was rightly dubbed the Berlin Wall, and who would have thought that at 32 he could still be such a dominant presence against more youthful, quicker, potent...
Shapes to shoot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Milan are looking to break at pace. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Adams. Beckenbauer. And it's Hullet. Pass is coming off in quick succession. He's going for goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. Bullish header! Goal, Milan! There is the breakthrough. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So, a breakthrough already. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Haaland. And this is Hullet. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Corner number 3 coming up. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Crosses it in here. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Baresi. That's travelling a long way.
Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Serginho. Searching pass he's played there. And Messi! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Messi. That's good vision. Serginho showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Milan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Pull it. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. So their fourth corner of the game. Milan are looking to go forward now. Haaland. Shot, surely! Decent enough try. João Neves. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Haaland. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Milan have reclaimed it. Messi. Might be danger here. And he's gone long. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Now it's Mbappe. Neymar. He's had it taken off him. Serginho. And it's Messi. Some really good ball movement. Guardiola did well to stay calm there.
Milan certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
The ball has bounced loose now. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Great vision. Good take. Batistuta! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Well, someone's doing his job properly. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Looking for a runner. Oh, Red, nice interception. Beckenbauer. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Neymar. Neymar has been caught there, it's a foul. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half.
Well, I think they could do with making this count, especially from here.
Neymar! Good ball, good take. Oh, that was vital. Pull it. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we are back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible.
Chance for a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that. Milan have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Clipped into space. And that's another good win of the ball. Now there's a chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, they can break here, and he's managed to get free. Milan have a free kick. Pull it. Driving on and making good progress. And it's made its way to him. Gets good distance on it. Serginho. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Haaland receives it in a good position. Tries a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And claimed it back swiftly. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Pull it. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
João Neves. Now it's Mbappe. Now he's got space here.
Milan really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And Batistuta! Adams lays it forward. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Good ball over the top.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, good-looking ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He's having a shot! And that is wildly off target.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack. Milan really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
This looks promising. Looking to play him in. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And he's quick to get it clear again. And that is out of play. And it's Puyol. That's a delicate pass. Ronaldinho gets flagged offside. No way through. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Pinches it off him.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Oh, can he get onto this? And smartly reclaimed. Can he get on the end of this? And he welcomes it in. Batistuta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Serginho. Ronaldinho. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now that's well seen too. And that's it. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Everybody standing for the national anthem of Turkey. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I've been very impressed with this fella Upamecano. We all know of his impressive record, but he's a lovely blend of athleticism and technical nous that he developed from quite an early age. It'll be interesting to see who his opponents bring to the table to test him, because testing him demands a lot.
Okay, interesting. There's the whistle, and here we go. Mbappe stood his ground strongly. Played out to the left flank. Serginho receives it in a wide position. Guardiola. And it's Serginho. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Batistuta. Batistuta! Kimmich. Hernandez. Serginho. Guardiola. Some really good ball movement. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Casemiro. Still goalless at the moment. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Can he get it through? He's in a great position. He goes for a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
João Neves has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Alexander-Arnold. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Good ball, good take. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's fabulous. The ball goes, he's got full. Goal! Turkey! And Turkey take the lead. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Pressure stays on, it is a corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Kyle Walker.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Ruben Dias. Mbappe might just make this. And it's Messi. Kimmich. And that has been slung wide. Oh, that's nice. Tries to play it through. And it's Guardiola. Hernandez. Upamecano. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Looking to play him in. Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, this looks sharp.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And it's Hernandez. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, that's well spotted. And he's forced to go back. Alexander-Arnold. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. That's a good ball out wide. That's a lovely, neat pass. Serginho. Now it's Mbappe. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat and the supports have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And there they are. Please welcome our players, everyone.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Kyle Walker. Upamecano. Kyle Walker. Alexander-Arnold. Kimmich. Serginho. Serginho's cross.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
João Neves. Kimmich. To Messi. Looking for the run. That's been slipped through. Messi! That's a decent clearance.
Oh, definitely no space to work with.
And it's Neymar. It's Neymar! Loose ball now, and there's a... Hernandez gets over and intercepts.
Milan really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now, this could be a chance. There's the delivery. Gets his head on it! Ruben Dias clears it away. Oh, he's been caught napping. Aimed in towards the centre. That's a delicate pass. And the keeper has it. Guardiola. Neymar. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Messi does have his name on the score sheet, of course.
Turkey clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now it's Mbappe. Messi. And it's Serginho. Has a look up and drives it forward. Messi. Alexander-Arnold. Serginho. Milan are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Serginho. Casemiro. Turkey looking to pass their way through. Oh, that pass isn't the best. João Neves. And it's Neves. And it's Batistuta. Time and again they are repelled. Serginho has created one goal already. Kyle Walker. Hernandez. Serginho. It's Kimmich. And he goes cross-field.
That's a great ball cross-field.
He's on it. Can he get away? Looking here to chip it through.
Turkey really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Serginho, number 9, Messi, coming on the field, number 10,
Stood up well to him there.
Woodman.
There'll be a minute of stoppage time.
There will be one
Alexander-Arnold. And that is as far as it goes. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the way the manager has stormed down the tunnel lends itself to an almighty telling off for such a timid, docile display.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
And already we're underway here. And it's Azar. There will be a throw-in.
Chooses to go cross-field.
Azar.
Oh, that is a nice touch.
Aimed in towards the centre.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Now it's Azar. Now it's Forlan.
Baresi cuts it out. Tries to pass it through.
Played back in.
And he's there to belt it away. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Floated through. He's got away. Van Nistelrooy!
They've got to be quick to recover this.
Played into the box. Chance! He will be livid with himself.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Hazard. Hazard with the delivery. And he was alert to it. That's a cute ball. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. And it's Azar. And he skips past his man. He's found a way through. Crosses it in. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That's a good run down the left.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
So it is still 0-0.
And they've switched it over to the other side.
Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Played into space.
Well, nicely intercepted. Deftly away.
Tries to play it through.
Now it's Forlan. Played out to the right.
He's shifting through the gears here.
And a shot!
Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Defending of the desperate variety. Back into the middle. Passing nice and neat. Out towards the flank. Played it early.
I couldn't quite sort his feet out in time to get it under control.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And it's Messi. Gets a good foot in there. Park Ji-sung. That's a promising run he's making on the right.
Cross goes in there.
Milan are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Messi. Oh, that's clever.
And a chance! And it's a goal! So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
It's a promising position. Played in deep. Oh, smashing header! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Forlan actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. So, third corner of the game. Shot a goal! And now a sudden chance to counter. Koundé. Looking for a runner.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Well, they've got it again. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 10. Van Nistelrooy.
And the second half gets on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And he tries a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Alexander-Arnold. Milan come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Park Ji-sung. That has been slung wide. Diogo Dalot. Oh, it's Batistuta. Out to the left it goes. Decent progress down the left. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, that's been cut out. Well played. Not the most accurate pass. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And here's Forlan.
Forlan really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Park Ji-sung. Now it's Forlan.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
So their fourth corner of the game. Milan have the chance to go the other way. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Nice looking ball.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
It's an early cross, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Foot in. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Corner it is.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero
They're up to
2.
5 corners now.
Lascia il campo per il numero 21. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now he's got space here. Nicely worked. And that should get the job done.
Milan really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now it's Mbappe. Yamal. Yamal. In with the challenge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That is good alertness. Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Hazard. He's had a shot! Goal! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Milan grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Great vision. And he's picked it up out wide. Fired deep towards the back post.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. It's a searching pass. Dink through. Raya getting this one clear. Into the last 5 minutes. Now it's Batistuta. And he's got the beating of his man. Picked out brilliantly. Turns and goes back. Has a shot! Great effort, beautifully taken.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Time for a change in personnel.
Hazard. Lasciano il campo per il numero 15, il numero 27.
It's gone out for a throw-in. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Aims beyond the defence. Now it's Mbappe. He has found the way through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Osimhen. Alexander-Arnold. Plays a sharp little ball here. Yamal. Swings in across. Ribery! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And time is up. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Trent Alexander-Arnold has redefined the fullback role. I mean, his contributions, attacking-wise, can match up with some of the leading playmakers around. And I don't think I've ever seen anyone so productive in that role. Some of his cross-field passing is quite ridiculous.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly, actually, at both ends. Vinicius Junior threads one in. Savinho receives it in a good position here. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And he gets rid in a hurry. Milan are looking to go forward now. He's being chased here by an unwelcome guest. Now it's Bebeto. Dealt with nicely by the defence. That's really well cleared. That's the throw. Another throw in. Played into the box. Haaland. Now, can they get him away? Bebeto. Good, strong midfield running here. Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And that has been knocked clear. Haaland. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And here's Savinho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Looking... Savinho! Now, who's going to be... Oh, he's been caught napping. And it's played... Di Maria! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Tries to pass it through. Now this could be a chance. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, that's a key interception. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Chooses to go cross-field.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Savinho. Alexander-Arnold. Aimed beyond it. And the shot! Goal! Vasco da Gama! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Assegnato al 33esimo minuto, numero 17.
Vasco da Gama have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Fernando Torres. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. And it's Fernando Torres. Neymar, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Oh, it's Bebeto. And this is Torres. And Torres! Same again, same outcome.
Milan really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Neymar. Takes aim and crosses. Engages and forces him off the ball. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Di Maria. Alexander-Arnold. And we've reached half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we're underway again.
Milan can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Savinho. And Alexander-Arnold. Di Maria. Neymar. Fernando Torres. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Driving on and making good progress. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Now he's got space here. And they've been given a corner. cleared away. He's got full. He's missed, but not by that far. Stood up well to him there.
Diogo Dalot.
Being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, he's pretty much been a crossing machine, and they're now trying to unplug that.
It's come through, and he's had a quick look inside. It's a goal kick. Savinho was in no mood for any of that. Played out towards the right wing. It's a searching pass.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Neymar chasing after it. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. And that really is so impressive.
Numero 15.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Very nicely done. And it's hoisted clear. And here's the chance to counter. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
And he skips past his man. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Neymar. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Look at this, and a chance! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Oh, sweet feet. Looking to go deep. And he's taking no chances there. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's really well manoeuvred.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Shot a goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Vinicius Junior.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pinches it off him.
Fernando Torres.
Now it's Bebeto.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 7. Numero 6. Lasciano il campo per il numero 15. Il numero 4. Cambio di
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes.
Now it's Torres.
Neymar. Closing in on goal. He's had a shot!
And the referee brings it to a close.
A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today.
Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.